My long-awaited book, Astrology Realized, is finally available and waiting for you at Amazon and other online retailers. Get one for you, your loved one, or as a gift. All part of your fabulous journey to understanding astrology. Enjoy. Hello, fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for October 2013 general focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. So last month, September, really important month for you, certainly. It does look like you became very clear about what it is that you really want. But more important than that, you had a fresh start. You had a new chapter. And that's what happens when there's a new moon in your sign. It tends to denote a really important beginning. It is your beginning, your personal new year that takes place. So now we enter this month and the focus starts to shift. And you start to look at the developments of last month. And you start to look at what it is that you came to understand about what's most important to you, what seeds you planted at that time. And now it becomes about how can you get those seeds to reap you reward. In particular, there is a very strong financial focus to this month. And it also looks like there are a lot of financial opportunities as well. I can't promise you that you'll have money raining down from the sky. I know that a lot of law of attraction stuff promise that. I'm an astrologer, not doing law of attraction. I think there's a time, certainly, when we have a lot of cosmic support to focus and work with energy and have it go our way. But I think one other sacred lesson for a lot of us sometimes has to do with surrender. It has to do with trust. And it has to do with just allowing the lessons to come and living from a place of prosperity, of heart and of spirit, and knowing that that is a lot. And that in turn is the greatest thing that you can do to attract greater prosperity to you. And it does look like the universe is helping you at the very least to feel more prosperous. And the universe is trying to set up a bunch of circumstances for you so that you can dwell in a place of feeling very prosperous of spirit and of heart and of mind. However, at the same time, if you, which can happen at times for Virgos out there, it can happen that you start to focus too much on the practicalities of a situation and end up causing yourself a lot of tension that doesn't necessarily need to be there. Where really all that thinking, all that worrying, all that tension, as much as you're actually doing it, it's a very sacred drive to understand a thing very deeply and to make sure that you have all your angles covered. And while that's all really well and good, if it stops you from inaction, which it may do this month, that's really not good. Because the universe is going to really try to get you to push. It's going to really try to get you to take action in support of your greater prosperity, and your actions could be so much more effective if you come from a place of feeling prosperous of spirit and of heart and of mind. And so that's really what I think you should work on as you start the month. As you are starting the month, I see this tension building. I see you want some sort of a financial opportunity to manifest. I see you trying to reach out to people, trying to make something happen, and that's wonderful. Keep making those connections, and at the same time, come from a place of joy to the best of your ability. Come from a place of gratitude, and do appreciate the many, many ways the universe is actually trying to get you to experience greater prosperity. It does look like financially you find ways to be, at the very least, to be fine. But it does look like the universe is trying to match your needs and exceed your needs in some unexpected ways, in ways that maybe you aren't fully recognizing, but they are certainly there. Also, what I do think as I look at this month for you, especially once we get you later in the month, it does look like some sort of, whether it's benefits or a loan even, or some sort of an inheritance or tax return or money like that. It does look like there is some sort of a large sum or some sort of benefit that all of a sudden comes through for you, something you qualify for. Or you realize that one path that you've been on towards getting some sort of large sum of money is not the path that is right for you, and instead it's another path. So regardless, eventually this path is going to lead you towards greater prosperity, and so that you can trust. wherever it is that you sort of find yourself fitting in there as you try to access funds or as you try to access some support. For some of you, this is going to be emotional support. I do see that you are going to get an affirmation of sorts, that you are well cared for. And again, this is financially and emotionally as well, that there is a lot of cosmic support out there for you. And as long as you're doing what's in front of you to do, and as long as you're doing the best of your ability, then the resources you need can sometimes just show up in some very unexpected ways. And that is a big part of this month too, is the unexpectedness of it all. And the only thing, as I said, that seems to get in the way is your own worrying, is your own questions, your own asking questions of yourself and of the universe. And try to relax with that as much as possible. Try to sit in a place of emotional prosperity, because really you are so much more prosperous than you realize, and the evidence becomes more and more clear as you progress through this month. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.